guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm calling it day 5 of Vlogtober. However, it's actually, I'm filming this on the 13th, so I'm obviously super behind. So you may notice that the days in my intro don't match with the day on the calendar, because I'm basically just going to be calling that like every day that I film is like a day of Vlogtober, not necessarily the day of October, if that makes any sense. So Frank and I, say hi buddy. Hi Frank. Frank and I are going to be folding some laundry. That should show you how desperate I am for finding time to film videos for Vlogtober. I have a bunch of laundry here that needs to get folded, and so I figured I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I wanted to film a coffee talk at some point this month to talk about my biggest writing struggles, or struggles I'm having with my novel, or something like that. So I figured, why not have some coffee while I fold laundry and talk about writing. Okay. And Frank really wanted to come. He's being really rambunctious. I think he really just wants to play. Okay, so I didn't really come up with any sort of like set topics or anything that I wanted to talk about. I just figured I would turn on the camera and start working on the laundry, and we would just come up with things to talk about. So I think one thing that I did want to discuss though is, with this being Preptober, Nanowrimo being around the corner, I have talked a lot about goals in terms of like what my goal for October and my goal for Nanowrimo is. So if you didn't watch those videos, I'll link them up above. But basically, my goal for the month of October is 20,000 words. That was also my goal in September, and I think I wrote like 2,500. And so far, it is the 13th of October, and I have wrote 0. So I think for me, if I had to name my biggest struggle, it wouldn't be, it's not like I have writer's block, it's not like I don't know where I want to go in the story, it's just that I don't have time. It's impossible for me, not impossible, no, it's difficult for me to find the time to write. My life is very busy. My days, I wake up usually late, and then I go to work, and I work very long days. The summertime has been difficult because these are some of the busiest months that we have. I work in a call center, and it's always incredibly busy during the summertime. So usually it starts to slow down around October, November, but it is still really busy. And so it's not like I can just do writing sessions throughout the day. And so it's just really, really hard for me to wake up. I don't go to bed until way too late at night. And so then to get up in the morning and write in the morning is really hard. But I feel like, especially because I am not a morning person, which makes no sense because I start work at 7 a.m. and I try to do all my filming for YouTube. I try to basically do everything that I need to do for myself. I try to do in the morning, which makes no sense because I'm not a morning person. I mean, back in the day, I worked in restaurants. I even worked at a hotel where my shift was 7 at night to 3 in the morning. So it is very easy for me to stay up until 7 o'clock in the morning. No problem. But going to bed at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night and then getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, not gonna freaking happen. It's impossible. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. This is what I'm talking about. I had nothing planned ahead of time. Hi, Frank. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a lot of edits. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you want? Anyway, so the point is that it's easy for me to be a night owl, and it's very difficult for me to be a morning person. And yet, because of my family obligations, I have to be a morning person, or else I have no time to myself. I need to find a little bit more time in the evening to write, but also, like the majority of the things that I need to be able to do, I need to try to find a way to do in the morning. And that's really hard because I don't want to wake up. My alarm goes off and I just go back to sleep. And that is a habit that I need to break. And I need to find balance, you know? Like, I feel bad because right now my husband's downstairs watching TV, and I'm pretty sure he wanted me to come downstairs and watch TV with him. He didn't complain when I said that I was going to film a video or anything like that, but I know that if he's watching TV downstairs, he would love if I was downstairs with him. I could have brought this laundry downstairs, sat down, folded it, and watched TV. But I am also 9 days behind on Vlogtober, and I decided to vlog every day during October because it's something I want to do, because I enjoy creating content for my channel. I enjoy talking to my friends, all of you, about writing, and it's a choice, you know? So I just decided, hey, I have to fold some laundry, so I'll slap on some lipstick. And the dog and I will come upstairs and fold the laundry and talk to the peoples. Anyways, so I need to figure out how to find more time in the day. Oh my goodness, this dog. Oh my goodness, this dog. Can we just have like 30-hour days, please? I just feel like I need to find a way of creating new habits. If I know that the best time for me to write is in the morning, how am I going to make myself get up every morning? Because if it's up to me, I just hit the snooze button and go back to sleep before I'm fully conscious. So how am I going to break that habit and make decisions or choices that are going to make it harder for me to just hit the snooze button and go back to bed? I think one thing I need to do is set an alarm in another room of the house. And so that way I have to physically get out of bed, walk into that other room in order to turn the alarm off. Another thing I want to start doing is live sprints in the morning. Like, I'm planning on going live on Instagram tomorrow at like 5:30 in the morning. So I'm going to set my alarm for 5 o'clock. That'll give me a half an hour to wake up a little bit, get ready for work, and then log in and do a 30-minute sprint. It'll give me something to do on Instagram, but I think the idea of telling people I'm going to be live, now I have people that are counting on me and planning on knowing that I'm going live, and it's something that I have to do. So I'm less likely to just be like, oh, I want to get up at 5 o'clock and write tomorrow from like 5:30 to 6. If it's just something I want to do, I'm more likely to just be like, I'm going to go to bed, go back to sleep. I'll get up at 6 o'clock. Whereas with this, I'm saying I'm going to go live and sprint with other people. So I need to be up and able to be live and sprint with other people. So I feel like that is something that will help me too. The thing I need to do is I really just need to come up with a solid plan for the rest of October / camp or / Nanowrimo. So I know Nanowrimo, the goal is the 1667 every single day. However, I'm planning on doing 20,000 by the end of this month, and the month is not over. I may be super incredibly behind and not have written any words at all this month, but it's not too late. I can still hit that goal. There's still like 2 weeks left in the month, and so I can just hit, 10,000 words a week. It's not that, it's a lot, but it's doable. That's a little over, I think I did the math earlier, and it was like 1,100 or 1,200 words every single day, which is less than the Nanowrimo goal. So I'm thinking what I might do is tomorrow is the 14th, write whatever I can during my sprint in the morning, and that'll give me a good gauge because I don't even really pay attention to how many words I can write in a specific amount of time. And so I might just use tomorrow as like a see how much I can get in 30 minutes thing to kind of help gauge how many words and how fast I write. So that will help me with planning my days, because it's also hard because I'm like, okay, I want to write for an hour tomorrow, but how much is that really going to give me? If I write for an hour one day, is that going to give me 1,000 words, 800 words, 2,000 words? I don't know. I don't really pay attention. And so I want to spend tomorrow morning doing my sprint on Instagram and see how many words I can actually get in that half an hour. And then sit down and figure out, obviously, I know that I want to write 1,200 words every single day, but that'll help me gauge where is that going to get me in the story as well. And really just plan it out and maybe even snowball up. So I might say 1,200 words every day, or maybe I might say, what I'm thinking is like, I'm guessing I can probably write 500 words tomorrow. And then if I write 500 words tomorrow, which is Thursday, Friday I want to write 800 words, then 1,000, then 1,200. And then maybe continue writing 1,200 words for the next week, and then up that to 14, and then 15, and then 16, and then 1667, and just stagger it throughout the month of October. And that will help prepare me, because it is Preptober, for when Nanowrimo starts on the 1st of November, to writing 1,667 words doesn't feel as scary for me or as intense, because I've spent the last 2 weeks gearing up for that with my word count. That's what I'm thinking, at least, is how I'm kind of planning on it. And I really, really hope that, not only do I hope that I win this year, because last year was my first NaNoWriMo, and I did not win at all. I wrote like 8,000 something words. And then Camp Nano was basically the same the first time. The second time, this most recent Camp Nano, technically I won, but I didn't do much writing. It was mostly just playing with characters and just getting to know my story again. Let's have some coffee. Alright guys, well, I'm done folding all of this laundry. So thank you for hanging out with me. My camera says that I've been filming for 23 minutes, and hopefully I'm going to be cutting this down. I have a feeling this is going to end up being like a 4-minute video when I cut out all of the random me yelling at my dog and just random nonsense that I was discussing. Anyways, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Go write some words and read a book, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my mom. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for your mom.